Hello, my fellow ghostly gamers, and welcome to a game called Fingerbones, a game made by a psychological horror game by David Szymanski. Anyways, we all know the whole drill. If you enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like and comment down below. And if you want to see any more content from me, consider hitting the subscribe and bell icon down below. And if you want to be featured in the next video, join the Discord. Without any further ado, let's jump right into this. Fingerbones is intended to be completed in a single sitting, and there is no save function. It is suggested that you set aside about half an hour to complete it. To exit, visit the door you started at. Use WASD to move, and the left mouse button to interact with the environment. Escape to toggle the screen. Press I to invert the mouse. I. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I like this. It's locked. There's no running. It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm really not in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, the divorce didn't help, and the divorce certainly didn't help, because I'm not depressed. I am enlightened. This is a result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. Okay. Another note. Any more letters in here? Oh. But the atmosphere is just... wow. And to think this guy made Iron Lung, a very popular horror game. It appears to be a page from a manuscript. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions, and not reliant enough on rational thought. If mortality must be determined, and I maintain it is a farce, it should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a natural creature are natural, and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason is given to prove them as immoral. Okay. I can't interact with these boards. I cannot interact with the chair. Was it right about the left mouse button? Yeah, it was. Huh? Okay. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. I'm sensing some not so good feelings here. But then again, this is a psychological horror game, so yeesh. Does the whole game just take place in this room? I can't interact with books. Oh, what's this? Oh, I activated something. Question is, what does it open? What becomes available to me since I started it? That doesn't become available. This doesn't. And I'm getting stuck. I don't know why there's no jumping in this game, but okay. Oh, turn too quickly. Wait. Oh. What's... Oh! Hold on, hold on. Katie. Right? Right? That's the door. I spelled her name wrong. Hold on, hold on. Katie. Maybe it's key sensitive? Katie. It said daughter's name. Unless... K... at... T... E... I didn't get a bat this time. K... at... T... exclamation point... E... Katie. Katie. And it said the door code was Katie. Wait, 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 wait. It might be backwards. That's right. It could be backwards. So, over here. Huh? This is gonna take a while. Is that not the name of the girl? Yeah, Katie. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm spelling it right. K-A-Z-I. What, did he spell it with a C? This gets so confusing. Hold on. Oh my god, this is so goddamn confusing. Did he spell it in binary? Let's see. This is gonna take a while, guys. Just give me a moment. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so 11, 1, T20, I9, E5. Let's try that. So it would be K is 11, 1, 11, 1. It would be 20, 2, 0, 2, 0. I is 9, and then 5. 9, 5. Or is it that reversed? Okay, this is very confusing. Because didn't it say that the daughter's name was Katie? And I put in Katie so many times. Every time I put in Katie, it does not work. So, what the hell is going on? Is it talking about this door? It what? I am stupid. Okay. It's finally happened. The whole world is a chaos of thunder and screams. And when the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I'm ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days, and she's probably dead for all I know or care. But Katie was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of all, town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is I've needed. What I've needed. Freedom from all the irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. Something tells me nothing good is gonna happen. Why do I get that feeling? The letter. The tool room has been her name for years now, and now I can't bring myself to change it. I boxed up everything that isn't practical, practical, and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific education. Okay. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder. Get them down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The door, the blood would probably ruin them anyway. Bro, what have you done? What have you done? Oh, Jesus. Anything in over here? I don't like I can hear the breathing. That is creepy. Do I just go back upstairs now? Let's see. Anything that changed over here? When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt that same primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar. So I missed a letter. Okay. I'm guessing this is the same one too. Okay. down we go. All these boxes. Do we just click on all these random boxes till we get something? The tool room has been her name for years now, and I can't bring myself to change it. Alright. And it's probably key sensitive, but I'll try every variation anyways in that passcode. So, tool room. So we're looking at tool room and blood as possible answers to unlock the doors. So it looks like each time we progress, we have to go back to the starting room, and input passwords. So every time we get a bat, that's right. Tool room. Wait, can we not press tool room? Okay, let's try tool room. Tool room. Blood. Maybe tool room and blood. Or blood, tool room. Or maybe even try Fingerbones. Fingerbones. One more time. Right, hold on. Oh, it's one word, okay. Fingerbones. Okay, I'm not getting anything from that. Or is the door code always Katie? Let's try it. Katie. Lynn. Or was it Linda? I'm gonna go over here. First note. and two N's. Okay. So, Lynn. We need to input the name Lynn to gain access. Is what it seems like. So... no. Yep, that's a code. So we do have to go back every time. It's just, I wonder what room that opens. Either the hatch or the door off to the side. It's the door. What the hell happened here? She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again. And it helps break up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first few weeks. Sounds like an awful father. There are things I've wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked up in the back of my consciousness. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman, and now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore. Bro, what have you done? This is fucked up, man. Oh my god. What did you do? I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. NNY. The rest of the word is missing. NNY? NNY. Yearn. I think the first letter is yearn. Well, I mean the last word yearn. So yearn. Need. Yearn. What's another word that starts with N? Because it's YYN. It's NNY. Not YYN. NNY. Yearn. And need. Need and a yearn. Nearly. Nearly, need, yearn. Nearly, need, yearn. NNY. So I'm gonna have to say it goes nearly, need, yearn. Nearly, need, yearn. But first I'm gonna say NNY. I'm gonna put in NNY. Then nearly, need, yearn. But what has this man done? NNY. It's Lynn, backwards. That's what it is. N-N-Y-L. I was right. And why didn't I think of that? One thing's for sure, this game is making me feel uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to put a content warning on this. Not that door. Boxes. I'm not gonna press that yet. What has this man done? I am a bag of DNA, and I exist to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demanded reproduction. I wrote to those books and created because creativity served a survival advantage. To my ancient ape ancestors, I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up my silly artificial laws to live by. Because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce, and to protect their genes, dreams, loves, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence, figments of collective primordial imagination, fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now they are needless, confused. And here I am, the last man on earth, for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Okay, I thought that was blood for a minute. Is this opened? No. There's still yet more we need to do. I don't like the message this game is sending. I'm actually feeling my gut kind of sinking in this. So we have to take words, certain words, from this whole paragraph. Genes, DNA. I'm starting to think it's either DNA or ape or daughter. DNA, daughter, ape. Either one. This game is disturbing. DNA. Did I even hit D? D, N, N, A. Daughter. Ape. Is it hatch? Exist. This is so... Oh my god, this is so disturbing. Is there yet another button I need to press? Can't interact there. What is this? The cellar is freedom. Let's try cellar. Cellar. Did I spell it right? Or is it freedom? Or is it cellar is freedom? Freedom. It's freedom. I'm gonna check if there's anything more in here that we missed. Well, if you people who are old enough, because, well, kids shouldn't be watching my videos anyway, but I'll just say for those of you who are old enough, who are adults, fellow adults like me, you should understand the implications of the messages in these games. Other than that, let's go through this. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway. And I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of all humanity for me to find freedom. A little letter. Blood on a table. It seems to have been torn from a diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testaments to moral and intellectual freedom are locked in the safe upstairs. I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see the cellar one last time, with one last flicker. The flashlight died. He was left in the pitch black dark. What? Huh? I didn't get to read the rest of that. Okay, okay. What I'm gonna do is really quickly speed through the game just to read that message. Because I did not really get to read that message at the end. Alright, so let me reopen Fingerbones to see this. Okay. And it is not recording Fingerbones. Oh, now it is. But since we already know all the passwords, all we have to do is turn on the power, put in Katie, Lynn, Lynn backwards, and then freedom. Okay. First code. Katie. Lynn. There we go. That should be all the passwords. Oh, I have forgotten one small thing. I forgot to grab the flashlight. Where was it? It was over here somewhere. Where was it? Where was the flashlight? Ah, right there. There we go. Now we can properly read that whole message at the end. Okay. Down here. In the pitch dark, he sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her, even now. It was peaceful here in the cellar. It was free here in the cellar. There we go. Whew. Well, that was Fingerbones. A whole can of worms I was not expecting. And it was decently a horrifying game. Is there any discussions on this game? Because I am just surprised. Like, there's no jump scares. None of that. The only thing you hear is the sound of your supposed daughter screaming and breathing. Other than that, there's nothing else. So before I end this video off proper, we're gonna really quickly discuss the topics and themes of this game since this was a very short gameplay. Anyways. So we're looking at a scientist, I'm supposed to believe, who doesn't believe in the whole concept of having fun or doing any of that, judging by the fact that he took her crayons to make candles in case the generator went out again, and also the fact that he didn't understand why on Father's Day, after the whole disaster happened, his daughter made a picture instead of helping him to survive. But first, we're going to run down from the beginning. So in the beginning, it talked about how it was his weekend to get his daughter. So during this supposed weekend, all hell breaks loose and the world comes to to an end, leaving only him and his daughter alive. Food is running short, and all this and that, and he starts losing his sanity, as later detailed in one letter. And then it comes down to the whole fact where he was talking about how he hasn't seen a woman in years. And when he lost his virginity at 15, he was shaking the entire time. Shaking. And the same thing he did in the cellar, he was shaking as well. And the mention of blood. So, my theory, well, supposed fact, is that he not only brutally beat his daughter, he also raped her and then starved her to death, later disposing of her body in the woods, just to come back years later after leaving his bunker, that being us, the player, re-experiencing this through his shoes, started reading the letters, and started to feel regret for what we did, judging by the ending message at the end of the game, where he sat on the cold floor of the cellar with blood-stained floors and a blood-stained table. Perhaps where his daughter died, either from blood loss, dehydration, or starvation. Either one. I'm led to believe that the person we play as is the father, because it mentions him coming back. And as far as we know, we don't see any person in this game. So I am led to believe we are the father who did this to their own kid. But I am going to say this game was very disturbing and mind-boggling, and very thought-provoking at the same time. But anyways, David Szymanski did a really good job on this. I would highly suggest playing his other games, such as Iron Lung, as we played on the channel before, Fingerbones for the more mature audience, for better grasping the situation of that game and what's truly going on. And yeah. And I'd also suggest playing Dusk, which I will play soon. I will play Dusk at some point. I just need to get around to it. And as anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video, despite the sensitive nature of the topics and themes discussed in this game. Oh my god. Anyways, this is Ghostly Sam, and I'll see you all guys in the next one. Okay, so I'll see you all in the next one. This is Ghostly Sam signing off. I need a minute to think about all this information. God damn.